I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry. Whoa.
Ho, Faison View podcast. Let's get it. Episode 140, man. Tune in now, man. Let's go. Hey, channels below. We jumping right into it, man. We got some good topics today. First, man, I would like to talk about Amber Guyger and the case in which she was sentenced for. Literally today, she got 10 years. We're gonna dive into that and into her killing and murdering an innocent Mr. Jean. We're gonna have a talk about that. Secondly, we're gonna have a talk about the California governor signs off on the NCAA that that these athletes are about to start getting paid for their likeness and their name. About time. Lastly, man, we're going to get into the would you rather, man. We're going to spice it up. All right, man, we're going to get straight into this because on a serious note, this is very upsetting. Very upsetting, man, to be black in America. Lord. So, the Caucasian, Miss Amber Guyger, I don't care. The case had just started. She just got her sentencing, but a year ago, this situation had happened. So, Miss Guyger, since I don't know her last name, I'm gonna say Amber. Miss Amber, a year ago, who was a active officer at the time, had came back home, I guess from a long days of work, and somehow mistakenly goes into the wrong apartment room and fatally shoots and kills this innocent black successful man in his home, innocent, just asking to not be shot. And now, and today, present day, she's pleading for forgiveness, pleading for everything she could plead for, and feeling so much remorse about the situation. And I'm just getting so tired of this narrative. Like, I'm getting tired of this narrative. We getting killed every single day by police officers, getting killed by bystanders. We getting killed by everybody. On the ground, senseless shootings, hands up in the car, not touching anything, shoot you in front of your child, shoot you in front of your wife, your woman. Being black in America is the scariest thing ever. It's the scariest thing ever. And this distasteful human being shoots and kills an innocent black male in his home, just relaxing in his own space. And you mistakenly think that is your apartment, and she thought that her home was being burglarized. And my question is, since you're an authority, since you are an officer, why didn't you call for backup? Why didn't you just call for backup? And first of all, before you even get to that, why and how do you not know what is your room and what is your apartment and what it looks like? So imagine being a mother or a father, a daughter, a son, a cousin, an uncle to that person that you just killed. Imagine. Innocent bystander, innocent, not even a bystander, just innocent, in his own home, and you mistakenly go to another person's home and kill them? And that's not even my issue, because today, this lady was sentenced to 10 years in jail for murdering in cold blood an innocent man. Without a story. Senseless. The only story that is that you thought that was your home. And before this sentence, she was on trial, and they told her sentence would possibly 5 to 95 years. What type of BS is that? 5 to 95 years. Look here. Be real. I know friends, not friends. I know people. I know associates. I know people of friends who are associates who have been charged with small marijuana charges and gotten 5 to 10 years. So you telling me she takes somebody's life and she gets 10 years for that? Not justified? Are you serious? This world is scary as hell to be a black person, a man or woman of color. And what makes it worse, in the sentencing, in the trial, she's getting hugs, her hair brushed by judges, by district attorneys. So, you telling me this woman, you're feeling remorse for this woman when Mr. Jean, a successful black man, a black man in general, is in his grave for doing nothing, being in his own home. Now you're telling me this person could get 10 years, 10 years, when the exonerated 5 got 15 years for alleged things that they didn't do when they were little boys. My point of making to that is that this fucking system is screwed. It is meant for us to fail, and we've been known that. But that is disgusting, distasteful. I'm so sick and tired of having to read our people being killed off by police officers, by anyone, but especially police officers, the one who's supposed to serve and protect us. And I'm going to tell y'all something now. It's more to the story, but I'm going to just leave it hush. I'm going to just leave it hush. And we shall see what more comes out of this information. Sentenced to 10 years. And what's even worse is the white males, that the Caucasian males from the police force, they get off. They get completely off. And she should have got life. But they should have life and more and rot. Killing innocent black man, unarmed, once again, in his own home. It's no explanation for it. It's none. People in there rubbing her head and stuff like that. She's crying. She's weeping. I'm going to tell you this right now. Let me be a family member to Mr. Jean. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say about the forgiveness thing. That's a point in time. That ain't no forgiveness. You killed my loved one in his own place, saying and stating that you thought that man was burglarizing your home because he was a black man. BS. BS, bro. And I want to go to a lighter note and a lighter subject, but this burns, bro. This burns. Because you people of not that are not of color, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what we go through, bro. Y'all can look at these things and just wipe it away. This stays on mental. We have to walk outside. We have to walk outside every single day and think about things and traumatizing things like that. I could be sitting in my own home, enjoying my time, and somebody can walk in, a person of different color, and shoot me down. It's no explanation for it. None. And I'm sick to my stomach that you can go on trial and have all this going on. Tell this lady that she's about to get 5 to 95 years. 5 to 95 years? What type of difference is that? 5 to 95 years? For killing and murdering an innocent man in his own home. Okay. And she can cry a little bit and weep, and she gets 10 years. And she's not even going to serve that 10 years. She's going to serve 5 of that 10 years. But you got black males, you got people of our culture in jail for petty crimes and petty things, and that's in jail for 10, 15, 20 years. Straight through. BS, bro. I'm going to just tell y'all this right now. Our black people, all people, I want to be good. I want all of us to come together. But forget that right now. Us as a people, us as a culture, we have to stick together and stop killing each other. Because it's instances like this, we need to come together and overpower and overcome. I'm sick, bro. I'm going to swiftly transition, so I will not get upset. I'm going to swiftly transition. Second topic. Now I can smile and get my segment in. Let's go. California governor signs NCAA new bill that allows athletes to get paid for their name and their likeness. About time. About time. It has been about time that our athletes our college athletes that work so hard, that work tirelessly for these institutions and winning them championships and bringing them money and bringing awareness to their brands and to their schools. It's time for them to get paid, and I'm all here for it. Imagine teams like Alabama, imagine teams like Clemson, imagine big top tier teams. It doesn't even matter, teams in general. These players put that jersey on their back and they play sweat, blood, and tears onto that field and go home later that night and eat a Hot Pocket and scavenging for money. It is about time, and thanks for the California governor, because he has set something so perfect up for everyone else to follow. Because it's that time. It is that time. You think about it, these college players have basically been poor, and most of these, and only probably 1 or 2% of these college players and college athletes go to the NFL and live out their dream and get those $1 million contracts. But the other 98, 99%, the other 98 to 99% have to reroute and do a whole nother thing. Don't get me wrong, you're supposed to have a plan A through plan Z. But is it fair for these college players and athletes to work their butt off tirelessly, then go to school as a student athlete and digging for dimes out of their pocket to eat at night and to survive? It's about time. Round of applause for the California governor, because he did his thing with this new bill. It is about time. You can't fill the stands with 80,000, 90,000 people in a big college institution in general, but mostly in a big college institution, 50 to 90,000 to 100,000 people in the stands, and not get your likeness and your name where everybody is coming for you, coming for the Heisman Trophy winner, coming for the defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year, the best in the country. No matter what it is, they come to see the players. They don't come to see the school. They don't want to see the school unless it's involved in some type of curriculum or sports that is involved within the school. It is about time, and I want all these college athletes to eat. And shout out to California for being the first stepping stone to do that. And there's a lot of great, amazing schools in California. There's tons of schools in California in general. California is a huge state. So, thank you. I'm so happy and glad that has happened. It's been about time. You had the NCAA games, and that was one of the reasons why I was taking it down. Because you're going to play a video game, and these college players are not even getting paid from them, but you have they are the best of the best. And go to the NFL and be the best of the best as well. You can name millions of players that have had a successful college and NFL career. Not millions, but a lot of them. A lot of names that you know present day. And imagine if they were getting paid for their likeness back then. Come on now. I just got to clap it up for the California governor because he did his thing with this new bill passing that. Man, lastly, let's get into the would you rather. Let's go. If reborn in new life, okay, new life again, same thing. Would you rather be alive in the past or the future? And for me, I felt like this is a tough question, and I'm going to say the future being closer to this, closer to this current day. But it's a hard question because in the past, I felt like my parents and my grandparents, what they do have an advantage for me is living through a lot of the things that we talk about now and things that we had to overcome and things that were very serious back then, such as getting over discrimination and such as coming into our own and things of that nature. And just in the past, just better communication. We didn't have social media to do a lot of things. It was fun. It was more so fun. There was a lot of things going on. You had to interact with people. And one of the reasons why I would say the past is because it just felt like you had to do a lot of things for yourself, a lot of hands-on things for yourself. And now and in the future that will make you a better person, like such as you seeing parents and seeing grandparents, and giving you wise words of wisdom. And that comes from all they went through. And on the other side, I could say the future because the future is just it's so bright. You have technology going to a whole new heights, and you can really make millions from the palm of your hand with your phone. And you can also communicate in different facets. You can communicate with people from across the world, across the globe, and make business partners and do it. You could do a plethora of things. And then when you talk about being alive in the past or future, you have to delve into if I'm include it, delve into the entertainment side of things. If we're going to entertainment side of things, I'm gonna definitely say probably the past because our legends were in the past. More legends are in the past than present day. And listening to like certain type of music and seeing these type of people, having legends such as Prince, having legends such as MJ, having legends such as Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin. Like the list goes on. Like the list goes so far on. And and a lot of this entertainment, a lot of the things that are today was replicated from the past. So it's a tough question to gauge. I would probably say I want to say the past, but just knowing how the future is becoming and where it's going, it's a lot of good things to an advantage dealing with phones, dealing with social media and communicating and actually getting a lot of things done. So I would probably say the future because present day I can see how things are going. Even though the communication is wicked, a lot of things, it's pros and cons to everything, but I feel like it's a big pro because you can really put your name out there and get out there easily and create your own business for yourself. You don't have to work for anybody. You have a lot of self-relying paying jobs and things of that nature, like Lyft, like Uber, like DoorDash, and things of that nature, where you can make your own living without having a boss. It goes a long way. So it's a pro and con to everything. I'm fixing my neck. It says Color Power. You know what I'm saying? Color Power on my neck, handcrafted by yours truly. Man, thank you guys, listening viewers, for enjoying me every week, man. Tune in, man. Keep tuning in, man. Mayor. Mayor, you already know, man. Follow my man, Leo Lambo, man. Owner of this, man. Really dope, man. Great human being, man. Shout out to y'all. Support black owned. Support black owned. Support anything owned. But, of course, support black owned. Man, one. Faison View Podcast, man. Tune in. Let's go. Bios below. Channels below. One.